Video. I had some issues with fraying on this lanyard, so I need to tie a new noose knot. And I figured while I'm at it, see if I can fit these larger washers that I ordered a while back on there. It's supposed to fit, but I think it's supposed to be designed for the large Sebenza, but we shall see. So, disassembly. I watched several videos and I started this and I decided, no, I'll stop so I can make a quick video sharing it. As you can see, stuff is loosened up a bit. Okay. And you can see kind of the difference that they're much smaller. Either way, I'd like to clean it, and I love this super lube. It makes the action super snappy. Got some rubbing alcohol. I also have the ultrasonic if need be. Not professional grade ultrasonic, but it'll do. Let's see, some tweezers. So on this side, it's the big boys, and then to clear that is the small guys. Let's save those just in case. Clean that too. And let's see if we can, you can see the detent ball. I know that the green thorn is kind of a mix of the 31 and the 21. It's a bit of a hybrid. Let's see. That might not fit. Let's see about this. Well, this might end up just being a clean and relubing. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, that's all right though. Never hurts to give it some TLC, and I need a new noose. So, let's see. I'm gonna get this filled up with hot water to get everything nice and clean. I'm running the water. Use some alcohol to getting the water nice and hot. Some ISO. Okay, so there's not. Okay. I fill up the ultrasonic and then I put a tad of Dawn dish soap. If it's good enough for trapped birds and oil spills, it's good enough for Chinese oils. Okay. Say, buddy. Yeah, sadly, I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's designed for the large Sebenza. Well, what can you do? It's alright, but I do know that putting bigger bushing is helpful. Let's see. A little water tension. Oh, jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. Agitate just to get the soap dispensed. Enjoy a sun or a Fanta while we're at it. The European Fanta is so much better than this, but they are still a tasty drink. Okay. Get her all dried off, and we can just leave that in place. I think it kind of actually helps to get this all lined up. All dry. Yeah, this surprisingly, this Super Lube, it's a synthetic grease. I don't know what the mix is, but I put it on in Cozy and it worked great. I really need to tie my lanyard. That's kind of important, and I am not the best at the tying of the lanyards, but it can be willed into existence. Yeah, I wonder, I guess that's the blade, or is that this chomping it up? I can't tell. The tip might just be kind of brushing it there. I don't know. Do I be lazy and make my coworker do it? Nope, I won't. Yeah, it sucks afraid because it's good otherwise. There we go. It's kind of crazy. It's just that little end that's where it's at. Maybe it's the cord. I don't know. I think the cord was the right size, but I guess if it happens again, we shall see. Let's get everything out to dry off. Okay. Now that I know that the other ones don't work, which I have 2 sets of, I have to be careful not to pinch these bad boys. I know some people polish them up even, but we'll just do this for now. I've heard mixed things on the polishing of the little washers. Turn a bit. Okay. I guess I gotta let everything dry, and while I'm at that, tie myself a little noose. I guess I can use the monocord from before as kind of a reference. Gotta get a lighter. I'm not gonna disassemble it, but they're genuine Chris Reeve Small Sebenza side by side, so you can kind of see, but it's not mine to disassemble. Maybe I shouldn't have toasted her before I tried to insert her. Or I should have skinnied her up. I guess I can start on the other end. first step is getting her through. And there we are. And I guess from the issue point, I can figure out even where I need to place the S. Kind of crazy. Well, there's a bend naturally right there. Okay. Been around and around we go. I don't know, officially they put, I don't know, what, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And no, I think it's an 8 to 9 then maybe or something. Three. Close. I gotta remember how to finish it. Is it that? And then it locks up? No. It's that through the hole. This through there. Make sure. And then you tighten up from there. Hmm. 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 Maybe that's incorrect. Or maybe you have to go all the way to the end of the eyelet. That seems a little long, but we can try it. Hmm. Hmm. It has to do something with this tail, because there's gotta be something you gotta be able to do with that. And as they say, leave just enough rope they can hang themselves with it. Let's see. That's not how that should look. That's where the reference guide comes in. See how you finish it up. And here, if you want to see the large Sebenza next to the small, well, I figure this out. Circle, circle, circle. There's a little head loop, and you pull through, and you have tail, tail. Come on. Sorry for the boring visuals while I figure this out. That is So that tail makes sense. Mm. I'm gonna finish it off that tail. Is that how it ends? So that's like the loop there. Is that it? No. That ain't it. Somewhere it should be able to be a slip knot. So it can't slip, so that's not it, because it should be able to hang yourself by. Yeah, this is a mini hangman's noose, you know? Come on, love. Let's see if I can get it here. Go, 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 go. So right now, this would be the hang. Yeah, that would be the tightener to fastener on to hang whoever you need to hang. But I think it's you leave like that there and then you throw this through. Which I feel like is just what I've been trying, is not that complicated. Maybe I just left a little bit more, a little too much extra crud over here. Did I leave a little too much down here, and that's creating an issue? That's maybe more like it. Maybe. Hangman. Ah, that is it. Okay. Tight, tight, tight. And let's see. It's a little too long still. I guess now that I have it figured out, I can just do it again shorter. It's supposed to be a pretty versatile knot, and it's not just for hanging prisoners or the, I don't know, yeah. If you need to, hopefully you never need to hang yourself, but I don't know, if you ever need to hang, I don't know, some sort of ultra powerful link that there's some sort of, who knows what you'd call it, kind of a day of reckoning, I guess, maybe, then you could use it. When they've just gone a step too far. You'd think during COVID people would have reached something like that, but nope. Nope. Just the physical asphyxiation of a Georgius Floyd, but that was via neck, not by a noose. And people call it I don't know, a digital lynching or something, but it's kind of going the wrong way. You're supposed to go for the elite, or I guess that's more of a little scissors for the head, a guillotine. Give him a nice close haircut. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's close enough. And let's see if this works. That doesn't feel right. I think you need to leave it to where you flip it over. Okay. And so both the butts, that butt comes out of there and that butt comes out of there. Okay. Now might be the time to cut this. I have a little bit too much extra. Okay. This doesn't feel right. Yeah. Nope. I think it needs to be. Well, let's But okay. Landed nooses. That's not the one I want to pull. Nope. Don't think so, because you two should come out. Do they come out of the same hole? Nope. Kind of holes next to each other, kind of abutting. Maybe. Still, the tail doesn't look exactly right, but perhaps I am mistaken. And it'll work its way out. Okay. We use thicker cord, although getting that cord through seems to be the tricky part. Might have to be happy with that until tomorrow, and then see about finishing her up. Oops, ouch. Well, we'll see how it does. We can always modify it later. Now, the best way to get these back together, get everything sort of lined up. I got some Loctite too, although I'm not too sure on using the Loctite yet. And Okay. Use the long screw for the butt and the short screw for up here. Double make sure on that. Little dip of the dip, and then and that will get it to adhere here too. Yeah, it's best to assemble everything separately and then put it all together with everything kind of already in place. And you can see that will kind of prevent squeezing that washer since it's already slightly on. And even this guy I can start to put on and see. Okay, lightly on. And Put some brush so you can see the washers on there, and a bit of the silicone. It does it. And in all those holes that and we'll slide this bad boy in and should be able to just get more lower focused. Should be able to get everything. Let's make sure on that. No, it is cleared. Let's see. Yeah, that's useful. Well, let's get you back out here, buddy. Come on, I know you want to stick. We all want to stick somewhere. Just checking the centering and everything. Lightly tighten. You don't want to go too hard, too fast. See how that centering is. Pretty close, and once I crank everything down, once I'm comfortable cranking everything down, I can go for it. Long hole is on the back and the short one's on the front, so even got that right. I gotta put another one in here to keep it from twisting. And tighten up the bum. And these I think are kind of unrelated because it's a little sleeve. There's a name for it, but the back lock bar is got that little tube has threading on both sides, I believe. So it is independent versus the other side not being. At the base, you gotta hold one side tight to, let's see. And not swishing to that side, so I haven't locked these sides up yet. Just lightly go at it. Better centered already. Let's see. In closing, it's still not right on the center. I guess I gotta Get in there. Loosen these bad boys up. And good, neither of you are pinched. Let's see. Excuse me. I wonder what the bigger washers look like, or if it's just not possible at all. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't have an exacting fit over that, but let's see. I guess you don't want exactly want the floating vibes. It's kind of crazy. They do not appear. Let's see if it is possible. That's pretty crazy. Interesting. It might even work. It's just so crazy, it might just work. They're massive, but just small enough to hide. Just gotta see about tightening all this down. Still a lot of play. Interesting. Wow. I mean, supposedly the Sebenza, you can just keep cranking it down and it will keep running if set up right. I don't want to crank too crazy tight, but good blade centering. Still. Let's just slowly ratchet it up. Okay. Now that's getting to where it's a lot tighter. That's actually about the lockup of a real Sebenza. Like, it's not easy to open. It's once you get it started, but it's not meant as really a flicker. It's more meant to slowly slide out. Although I still can't flick this, but. I only wish I'd filled it with a little more grease, but why mess with a good thing? Let's see the blade play. There is a tad. There is a tad bit. And that's no good. You don't want blade play. Let's get... And you can see the washer's so big here. You can see the circles there. I wonder even if too big a glob. But let us see. Fill up the holes, fill up the holes. That's the job, to fill up the holes. And I wonder if it's once open to like this, if I can. Nah, nowhere to reach. But no. Okay. No rock. Ooh. And that's mashed down pretty hard, and I can still get it a little flick. It's stronger than normal, but and then people talk about the glassy action when you go like that and slide it across. Yeah. I wonder if there's a little bit more I can fit in there. No. Yeah, the super loop is the bomb. And go back this way. Let's see. Oh, I guess maybe some access to holes. Got access to holes right there. Yeah, I got access to holes right there. Get it all grimy. I don't know if these are better, but they're definitely bigger. Some people say bigger is better, and it's really just working everything in. Don't think I'm getting much play, if any. Next, get Lucy, you got some splaining to do. I'm gonna lock that up. And then hangman's new. Maybe I shouldn't hangman it too tight, because that's where it got to the blade. Like, I don't know. It might not even have been the blade. It might have been just the sharp edges in the little lanyard clip. Can I tighten the noose? So this is tightening. Yep. Hangman's noose tightened up. Okay. Let's see, side by side. This is the sandblast finish versus the glass blast. And this is fake, obviously, versus, you can see. Is there not even the Magna Cut markings? The big one has the Magna Cut, doesn't it? Markings, isn't it? No? I have been mistaken. I know there's engraving on the inside, and that's the one true way, the birth date and everything to tell on the inside where she were born. But besides that, it's a very firm lockup. That's really nice. Now the washers here, it doesn't go all the way to the edge, so this is kind of a different, going for bigger, but who knows? Yeah, see, that's just slow open. Now, side by side, I guess I can cut your tail. Your tail, mister. I even know a way to do it. I'm gonna leave plenty of tail, because let's see, where are you? Cozy, I know you're here. I'll have quite a tail. I didn't finish up that knot right. I'm sure of it now. she's a little bit bigger. I know I have a bigger one around here somewhere. This is Greenthorn and Cozy. Next to Greenthorn and Sebenza. Next to Genuine. And then Small, and then Genuine Large. The whole family. All together as a family. Get her all broken in. Yeah. It's at least equal to Cozy's tail. Sometimes I'll have to leave a lot extra just because getting the burns right is challenging. And there you go. It can be a flicker, it can be a slow. Let's and finito Mussolini. I'll have to tie up loose ends later, get that tail sorted, but overall, I'm happy with the experiment. Voila.